You know, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2, the Nintendo Direct or the February 2025 Nintendo Direct that is rumored currently, I guess we'll see on that. But anyways, I hope we can finally get the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD and the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the Nintendo Switch. Last time we heard Nintendo was sitting on it, so now is the perfect time, Nintendo. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo-Chan Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwood or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not. In this video, we are going to talk about some recent Nintendo Switch rumors and leaks that have been happening recently. These include rumors of one final new Nintendo Switch game for 2025 alongside games like Pokemon Legends ZA and Metroid Prime Beyond. We also have rumors of third-party games from Microsoft and Sony coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and other rumblings of third-party games as well, not just from Microsoft and Sony. And we also have some Nintendo Switch Online news as well to talk about. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, it helps the video reach more viewers when you do, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter handle is RoboRob93. Without further delay, let's get on to the topics. So the Nintendo Switch 2 has finally been revealed, and in my personal opinion, it looks fantastic. We don't know the power or the UI elements, of course. We haven't gotten that information about the Nintendo Switch 2 officially from Nintendo yet, but we finally have a very solid look at the console, and it looks pretty good and pretty sleek in my opinion. It really feels like we're finally entering a new era of Nintendo, which is pretty exciting to me. And of course, with a new era comes new Nintendo Switch games, something that PH Brazil seems to have some info on. Now, for those who don't know who PH Brazil is, they're a Nintendo insider that has gotten some things right about Nintendo Directs in the past, but equally some things wrong, so take it with a grain of salt. PH Brazil isn't always right. Keep that in mind with every rumor and leak as well. Even though the Nintendo Switch 2 leaks did come true, others might not. So over on Twitter, Kiri Pink Fury screen grabbed a post on gaming leaks and rumors over on Reddit, and this is what the post said about what PH Brazil is saying about third-party Nintendo Switch games. PH Brazil, Switch 2 is powerful enough that every third party is considering supporting it with their most ambitious AAA titles. How powerful is the Nintendo Switch 2 really? Powerful enough that basically every third party is considering supporting it with its most ambitious AAA titles. This is very different from what has happened in the past when some of these companies would support Nintendo platforms with conversations of older games or maybe recent but not so ambitious ones. He mentions Ubisoft, EA, Bandai Namco, Capcom, Sega, and Microsoft. Now, we recently got some news about this actually, at least when it comes to Microsoft. We also have gotten some stuff in the past when it comes to how companies are dealing with the Nintendo Switch 2. If you guys remember, companies like Sega wanted to bring more of their games that they're bringing back to the Nintendo Switch 2, so things like Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Golden Axe, Shinobi, Streets of Rage, those games. Those are going to also be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. And to be honest, this would be pretty insane if the Nintendo Switch is powerful enough to run these games. Remember, we don't officially know how powerful the Nintendo Switch 2 is, so all we have is leaks and rumors to go off of. Though those leaks and rumors are actual images of the Nintendo Switch 2 motherboard and also some other information that is out there that has happened in the past couple years. But officially, we don't know, so it's still a rumor, so keep that in mind. But again, it's all forming up and shaping up to be something that's extremely possible right now. The Nintendo Switch 2 might actually be as powerful as these rumors and leaks are saying. Now, if the Nintendo Switch 2 is as powerful as these rumors are saying, and if it is true that it's going to get a lot of these ambitious titles, not just the regular AAA titles that you get, it really wouldn't shock me. Like, if you were to ask me, do you think this is going to happen? And I would say, yeah, it wouldn't really shock me. I mean, Nintendo needs to secure that third-party support. They've seen how helpful it is with the Nintendo Switch 1 and consistently giving players something to play and something to look forward to. In between the Nintendo Switch 2 releases like Super Mario or Mario Kart or things at launch, Switch, they probably want a lot of games that are coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 to be at launch or near launch as well, especially if you're going to be able to get a portable version and also expect those Nintendo games like Animal Crossing down the line. I mean, that's a win-win. Unlike something like the Steam Deck where, yeah, you can, I guess, play Nintendo Switch games if you want, but a lot of people don't want to go through the trouble of setting that up. The fact that you can just go out and buy the Nintendo Switch 2 and also expect some of the bigger games coming to the Switch 2 and the Nintendo games without any emulation or anything involved, well, I'm sure a lot of people like that. Me personally, I love that. So yeah, I think this could be a real possibility. It probably is gonna happen. But still, fair warning, putting it out there, take it with a grain of salt. I know a lot of people hate hearing that, but you gotta say it. So the next rumor has to do with the recently released game Marvel Rivals. So me personally, I've been having a lot of fun with Marvel Rivals. I've recently been getting into playing Loki a lot. It's pretty fun. It kind of reminds me of a mixture between Symmetra and Torb from Overwatch. And the game's been doing a lot of fantastic things on the player side as well. Free skins, events, and just overall a lot of solid decisions that make this game a lot better than other games like Overwatch right now. To me anyways, I've played Overwatch since near launch and it's just a good game and a lot of great choices. Not perfect of course, but a lot better than what we've been experiencing with Overwatch in the past, maybe 3-4 years now. And this new rumor is great news for people who are gonna pick up a Nintendo Switch 2, maybe even original Nintendo Switch players as well. I'm sure they'll probably bring it to the original Nintendo Switch as well. This is what comicbook.com has to say. With the recent Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, rumors about its power and what the titles will appear on the handheld sequel have come more prevalent, and this time it seems that the leaks are pointing towards the future where Marvel Rivals fans can finally play on the go. I actually wonder if Marvel Rivals is Steam Deck verified. I haven't checked myself, but it'd be interesting to see. But anyways, continuing. The recent leaks suggest Marvel Rivals will release on the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2, aiming to come as soon as possible when the console is launched. If the rumors of the Nintendo Switch 2 enhanced capabilities are true, then this would almost certainly be the case. Marvel Rivals has seen massive success, and increasing the player base with a new platform makes sense. And yeah, like the article says, it makes a lot of sense. Between the Nintendo Switch Lite, the original Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch OLED, and soon the Nintendo Switch 2, it's going to be the best-selling console of all time when it comes to the player base of Nintendo and just Nintendo fans. Just the amount of players that are out there is going to be absolutely insane. And also keep in mind, Nintendo is going with the backwards compatibility, so they're going to be supporting their original Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. That means well after the Nintendo Switch 2 is launched, that install base is going to continue to grow as well, increasing that number even further and growing that install base even further. So why wouldn't you put your free-to-play game on this console, right? Only question is, how is it going to run on the original Nintendo Switch? Because we all know what happened when Overwatch 2 released, right? But anyways, moving on to another rumor. So this new rumor has me a bit worried because Pokemon Black and White are among my personal top favorite Pokemon games in the franchise. Mainline, of course. Side game wise, I would say Pokemon Coliseum is probably at my top. I would absolutely love a remake of that game, but that's another conversation for another day. New rumors suggest we might be getting a Black and White remake. Known leaker Piero has said that he heard rumblings of a Gen 5 remake last year, which he thought would be announced last year. If this remake still exists, we could be seeing it this year. Now, seeing as there's going to be a Pokemon Presents in February, we already know this. They have one every year pretty much for Pokemon Day, which by the way, Pokemon Day lands on February 27th, so that's when we should be seeing the Pokemon Presents. I guess it kind of is a Nintendo Direct since it's for Nintendo platforms, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I think that's where we could possibly see it. If it's not there, probably next year. I don't think we would see it at that February Nintendo Direct or even the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct, because it seems like a lot of Pokemon games end up being shown during the Pokemon Presents and not during a February Nintendo Direct or September Nintendo Direct or whatever month a Nintendo Direct ends up landing in. So I think Pokemon Presents is probably going to be where we see this if this rumor is true. Remember, take it with a grain of salt. And moving on to something that's pretty interesting to see, the Steam Deck may have been affected by the Nintendo Switch 2. So when it comes to PC and the Nintendo Switch, I see a lot of people usually say that I have a PC for pretty much everything when it comes to like third-party games and all that great stuff, as well as Microsoft games and Sony games now since they bring their games to the PC. And then you have the Nintendo Switch on the side for the Nintendo games, or maybe there's like a game that runs really well on the Nintendo Switch and there really isn't too much of a difference. So you do want that portable aspect and still being able to buy Nintendo games for that platform as well. And then some people also also have a Steam Deck instead of a Nintendo Switch 2 and a PC, so they can play their PC games on the go. And some people do use the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Switch emulator to play their games on the Steam Deck as well. And of course, before the Steam Deck was out, people just played the Nintendo Switch and also PC. That was what people usually said before the Steam Deck. But now it seems the Steam Deck is pretty popular, but the interesting thing here is apparently, according to Nintendo Life, the Steam Deck dropped to the lowest global ranking since 2022. Now this was on January 14th through the 21st. What's going to be interesting is when the Nintendo Switch 2 actually does end up being released, will it also affect the sales of the Steam Deck, or will a more powerful Steam Deck come out and be the new popular thing for PC players? Or will the Nintendo Switch 2 be powerful enough for those PC players? I myself don't have the money to upgrade my PC yet, plus I game on the PS5 as well, and the Nintendo Switch primarily, so I can't put too much of my opinion into that conversation myself, at least not yet. So PC gamers, let me know in the comment section below, what will you be getting, a new Steam Deck or the Nintendo Switch 2? And the last bit of news of today's show is going to be for the Nintendo Switch Online service. We have some Super Nintendo games added to the console. For some reason it says Fat Curry on the script. I have no idea why it says that. It's supposed to be Fatal Fury too. Fat Curry is not a game, not to my knowledge anyways, but also, that's so weird because it says Super Ninja. Yeah, Super Ninja Boy. It's Super Ninja Boy. Funny enough, the only one I actually spelled right was this game right here. But anyways, these are the 3 games that are added to the Nintendo Switch Online service. You know, the interesting thing that's gonna be when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2 and just the online service is, how is Nintendo gonna upgrade the online service? I think that'd actually be a pretty fun video, actually. Maybe kind of just throwing out ideas on what I'd like to see happen to the Nintendo Switch Online service. You know, things like voice chat or Miiverse or something like that. Street Pass would be pretty cool as well. I know that it doesn't fit in your pocket, kind of like the 3DS or the Nintendo DS, but I feel like some people carry around their Nintendo Switches, you know, in their backpacks or purses and stuff. And then things that I would like to be added to the Virtual Console, like GameCube games. That would be pretty cool as well. I think that might be one of my next videos. But anyways, it's gonna be exciting to see. With that being said, let me know what you guys think about all the stuff we talked about in today's video down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.